Tupo hapa katika makao makuu ya polisi maarufu Vigilance House. Barabara hii tunaizungumzia iliyoko na mkabala na afisi za rais, kwa maana Office of the President, na hapa ndipo mawakili wamefika kuishinikiza serikali kuajibikia na vile vile kukamilisha uchunguzi kuhusiana na kifo cha mmoja wao ambaye ni wakili Kyalo Mbobu aliyeuawa kwa mtutu wa bunduki mnamo siku ya Jumanne tarehe 9. Mawakili hawa wanapofika katika makao haya wameanzia safari yao katika tunazungumzia mahakama ya Milimani, ambapo wametembea moja kwa moja barabara ya Uhuru Highway na kuwasili katika eneo hili. Mchakato huu wote mzima unapoendelea, vile vile tunazungumzia asasi mbalimbali za usalama ikiwemo makachero kutoka idara ya DCI ambapo wanaendelea na uchunguzi, na vile vile amezungumza siku ya jana, tunamzungumzia waziri wa usalama wa ndani Kipchumba Murkomen ambaye vile vile amesema kwamba anashirikiana na DCI kuhakikisha kwamba mchakato huu wote mzima umekwisha kamilika. Na shughuli hizi zinapoendelea, tunasubiria kuona mwisho wa siku ripoti hii itakuwa namna gani, wakati ambapo taifa linasalia katika njia panda ya kuhakikisha kwamba mambo kama haya yote yanakamilishwa kwa wakati ufahao. Jameni, taarifa hii utaipata mwisho wa siku kutaka kubaini na kujua haswa ni kipi kilichojiri kabla na hata baada ya kifo cha wakili Kyalo Mbobu aliyefariki kwa mtutu wa bunduki katika barabara ya Magadi, jiji kuu la Nairobi. Tripod hapo akimaliza kuja tu address. Wale utapata shoti imekaa hivi.
led by the Law Society of Kenya, Madam President, and the President of the Chairman of the Senior Bar Council, Philip Murgo, is absolutely critical. We are saying this country must go back to the rule of law. What has been happening now is the rule of gangsters. I don't know whether some of our leaders learned what is happening in Haiti. By the way, I must remind you, Haiti is a black country. Haiti was one country that fought for our independence, contributed significantly to the independence of this country. But this is a story for another day. Today, we are telling the police the perpetrators must be brought to book expeditiously. Whether it is William Ruto or whoever who is responsible for the killing of Kyalo must be brought to book expeditiously. And we are saying Kyalo represents so many other fallen Kenyans. Lest it be said that lawyers are only concerned about one of their own. We are concerned about every Kenyan who has been failed by police bullets, sometimes masquerading as people on motorbikes, people who meet and plan to kill others. Lawyers are allowed to go to places to the course of justice without let or hindrance. So we are here to stand in solidarity with the family of Kyalo Mbobu and every other Kenyan who has suffered injustice, who have been failed. I heard Philip Murgo speak very strongly. He said wale ambao walimuua Kyalo pia na wao wanyongwe, kwa sababu lazima kuwe equality before the rule of law. Kama ni police bearing batons na kusema ni goons na ni police pia wapichuliwe, hatutakubali kamwe nchi hii izorote kidemokrasia, izorete kwa kisha kila mwananchi analala vyema, anapata ulinzi ambao anahitaji chini ya katiba yetu. Kwa hivyo tunasema mambo haya ya uhalifu yasa wameenda a notch higher to target the professionals and kill them one by one. Hatutakubali, na kwa hivyo we stand in solidarity with all the Kenyans. From Rex Masai in June 2025, young men who were killed by police snipers outside of parliament. We are saying, as lawyers, people who are custodians in the front line of defending the Constitution, we are saying enough is enough. Asanteni sana.
Yes, Mush.
I think what we can say is that we understand that the police is taking its investigations, but the office of Kyalo Mbobu, despite it being considered a scene of crime, is carrying very crucial confidential client information. So the police must treat that office with the confidentiality that deserves to be accorded to an office of a fallen lawyer. The LSK must take charge as a trustee of that office to ensure that all information that do not fall within the scope of investigation is protected. That is information that was given to Kyalo Mbobu in confidentiality, and therefore the same must be treated so that we clients who are not involved, or any person who is not involved with what has befallen Kyalo, may not be prejudiced by the so-called investigations. So we are asking the LSK to take the lead when the police is approaching the office of Mbobu Kyalo, to approach it in a manner that accords respect to the doctrine of confidentiality. We do not want to hear later that the doctrine of confidentiality has been breached and clients who are being represented by Kyalo are then being prejudiced and their cases being compromised. Thank you.
Let me say something. Allow me to say something. My name is Luanga Onyango, advocate, and we are here today. The Claral Code is very clear that we as advocates, we want to feel safe practicing the law. But even more, that every Kenyan in this country should feel safe and protected by the state organs. And that is the clarion call that we are making to the government today, and particularly that our police should make sure that every Kenyan, not necessarily an advocate, but far above advocates, should feel safe practicing law, as we are the custodians of the Constitution and law. And now that they are going and assassinating advocates, this country is at a tilting point, and there is a need for urgent action and the state organs to take full charge of investigation and taking care of the citizens of the Republic of Kenya. Thank you so much.
What did you say your name is?
My name is Luanga Onyango, an advocate of the...
Hapa penye nimesimama. Tusome petition hapa penye nimesimama.
Sasa bonyeza mtu hapa akufe.
Hapo ni sawa.
Rais, nimekuona rais.
Kuja. Wacha Njeri kisunde hapa. Njeri ni kadogo hata.
No questions already. Hey, Moyo. So today the Law Society of Kenya has congregated to march in solidarity with the family of Kyalo Mbobu and as a solidarity of our family as the Law Society of Kenya. The killing of one of us, you hurt all of us. And we stand together as the Law Society of Kenya. We are demanding immediate investigations into his death. We want periodic updates. We want the police to carry thorough investigations and to update the Law Society that they have since arrested the perpetrators and that we want to see them in court so that we can see those who attempt to take the law into their hands. This killing also brings into question several things. Recently, we saw the killing of a member of parliament. Now we see the killing of an advocate. It raises questions in how gun control is managed in our country. How can we trace those who have been issued with this arms, and how can we bring them to book? Secondly, a crisis that people are now taking the law into their hands. We are seeing more and more vigilante in our streets, and we must ask the national government to take up its responsibility and bring this to a total halt. Members of the bar serve in various high sensitive cases, and I must say that we're also calling out the media that allow the police to complete investigations. Casting aspersions onto any issue of the advocate does not negate the fact that his life was unlawfully taken. Right to life is inherent. Allow the police to carry out the investigations so that we do not crucify the advocate in the court of public opinion. We saw the same being done when the member of parliament, after his killing, to create a story as to the reason behind his killing. We should not allow. Media has always been the fourth estate, the ones bringing to light all the conspiracies, and so we ask, allow kindly for the investigations to be done so that we can have an unprejudiced determination as to what happened. Let us not allow opportunities for possibly the people who killed Kyalo Mbobu from getting away scot-free because of allegations of one or two things. Irrespective of whatever he may or may not have done, remember that we have courts of law. So if you have any claim, we have the civil courts or you have the criminal justice system to prosecute any matter that you have against any individual, and we have the disciplinary committee of the Law Society as well. And so there are various avenues to prosecute you. Taking a life is unacceptable.
Okay, if you can quickly read for us the petition that you presented and if it has been received.
The petition was received by the OCPD for Vigilance House, and I will read just the prayers of our petition. One, to undertake a speedy, impartial and transparent investigation into the assassination of Advocate Mbobu Matthew Kyalo and ensure that all perpetrators and accomplices are brought to justice. Secondly, to provide regular public updates on the progress of the investigations to reassure both the legal profession and the public at large. Third, to implement urgent protective measures to guarantee the security of advocates across the country, particularly those handling sensitive matters. Fourth, to strengthen firearm control and accountability mechanisms to prevent misuse of weapons by unauthorized persons. And lastly, to engage in collaboration with the Law Society of Kenya in designing long-term strategies to ensure the safety and independence of the legal profession.
Thank you.
Along Lilo.
Thank you.
I think you've said enough.
Yeah,
But you can just say something.
You can say
something.
The president has said everything. I just want to emphasize just one thing. The police in this republic have a lot of resources, they have a lot of expertise, and they are able, and they have shown it, they are able to bring perpetrators of such crimes to justice in a very short time. I personally have had the assurance of the Director of CID on this case. We hold him to that assurance. We expect action, we expect arrests, we expect people in court as soon as possible. It is all possible. So I just lend my voice to the President of the Law Society in saying we expect a lot. On the issue of the media, you have a job to report, and on the police, on the part of the police, all those things you write are also matters that they should investigate. What the President refers to is prejudging the issue, suggesting there was a reason or suggesting there is no need to investigate. That is what we don't like. Thank you, and thank you for your support for this demonstration. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Security ya rais wewe.
Baada ya maandamano ya mawakili kutoka katika mahakama ya Milimani na kufika katika jumba la vigilance, kinachosubiriwa sasa ni kuona endapo kilio chao kitasikizwa na wale ambao walihusika na kifo cha wakili Kyalo Mbobu kuwajibishwa kwa mujibu wa sheria. Nikiripotia Mo Radio kutoka katika makao ya vigilance jiji kuu la Nairobi, jina langu ni Ronnie Regan.
Mo Radio 88.2 FM. We are in charge. Mo Radio 88.2 FM. We are in charge. Mo Radio.